What is going on, guys? It is Matt with Sith Bricks. We are finally back live after taking about a month off. Again, guys, I apologize for being gone for that long. I'm sorry for that glare behind me. It's just the way my house is designed. Let me get my big old head in the way so you don't have to deal with it. I just had some personal stuff that I had to attend to, but that's majority of it's behind me now. And like I said, thanks for everybody who reached out to me while I was absent. It's actually pretty cool. I even grew some subscribers while I was out. I was about 275 when I stopped building about 3 weeks ago. And just today, a good friend of mine from Colorado became subscriber 303. Now, 303 might not seem that cool or whatnot, but that's my home or my home area code for my old phone number where I grew up was 303 for Denver. So a big shout out to my friend Shannon. She became my 303rd subscriber, which is a pretty cool tie-in from Colorado. So with that being said, we got one person on. Hello to the one person that is on. You're welcome to comment over there and let me know what's going on. We're going to get started with today's festivities. So much stuff going on. I've got actually Lego Con on mute over here on my phone because I didn't know that this was going on today. So that's just going off the side right now. They're talking about Avatar and minifigures right now. The Star Wars stuff will probably come at the end. We should get two big reveals for Star Wars today. We should get the official look at the ATTE, which is going to be a sweet build. It's got Commander Cody. It's got the 212th Attack Battalion. It's Phase 2 Cody, so even better for those that are into collecting clones. And then we should also find out the new Master Builder set. So later on this year, Lego is going to drop about a $500 Master Builder set, and we don't know what it is. The betting odds are on a Razor Crest. I would love a Death Star 2 setup like the Emperor's Arrival, which is a ton of minifigures. There's talk that it could be the indoor landing platform. Who knows? But I think it is going to be a Razor Crest from The Mandalorian. But we should get that as well too. Should be coming in about 45 minutes or so because they always leave Star Wars to the end of the Lego Con live stream. So, we got two people on. What's up, people two? Sorry, it's a coffee kind of day. It's really nice and cool here. I'm at in the Northeast. It's like 70 degrees. I got the windows open. The wind's blowing hard, so I'm saving money on air conditioning, which is about my most favorite thing in the world because for those of you that know, air conditioning is not cheap, but 100% worth it. All right, so without any further ado, my next Mould King set is here. And let's take a look. Now, for the sake of efficacy, guys, I have already opened the box because this thing, if you guys have never bought Mould King before, these things are taped up. It's like they sit here on the edge of the thing and they just keep going until their arm gets tired and they keep doing. So I had to cut away. It felt like about 2.5 pounds of tape, but we finally got it open. So with that being said, let's see what we got. I know a lot of people thought it was the Venator or the Bomber. Well, we're about to find out. Let's see what we got here. Woo, man, that is a lot of bricks. We did get a nice Mould King box. I don't know if this is the authentic Mould King box, but it's better than the usual cardboard stuff that they send us. So, man, look at the size of this bag. That's one bag, bag 10. That is monstrous. I've never seen a bag that big before. Look at all the extra plating we got. Look, there's bag 12, so we're up to 12 bags so far. Let's see. There's 4, 6. So for those that have never had a Mould King set, they always send a bag like this. It doesn't have a number on it, but it's loaded with extra pieces. You got your Technic pieces. There's the little grates. You can see them. I call these the fire hydrants. You know, my brain comes up with the most random names for some of this stuff. So we've got an accessory bag. We've got plates. There's bag 3. Boy, that's a small bag. I mean, look at bag 3 compared to bag 10. I don't know, man. I feel like this is a brick of something illegal. It's so big. All right. So let's see what we got here. 8. Nope. Oh, there's another little weird accessory bag. I've never seen this before, but hey, we'll set it on the accessory side. Take a look here. Oh, some more. There's some more. Now, these are magnets. I can tell already because I'm trying to split them apart, but they keep coming back together. So we got magnets in this. Bag 1. That's a pretty decent sized bag. Bag of dope. Lego dope. Ooh. Now this this is the most important thing. For those that don't know, this is the MVP of the build, the Mould King hammer. I've got another blue one. I'll never say no to these things. These things outclass the Lego Brick Assister to 100%. So we're going to throw those off to the side there. Let's see. We got bag 1, 4, 7. Let me see. 3, 4. All right. So this is a 12-bag set. So this is the final bag. So this is 12 bags. This is probably going to take me about 2 weeks to build because of its size and whatnot. And who knows, maybe some of the bags, like, dude, bag 1 is monstrous. So this bag may take me today and tomorrow to do. So we got 12 bags. We've got the accessories bag. We got a bag of plates. Some black accessories that are pretty cool to go with it. And a whole bunch of magnets. Like, it's kind of hard to see here, guys, but these are, see if I can get my camera and my fat fingers out of the way. Those are all magnets. There's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 24 magnets in here. You can kind of see it just breaks apart. They're pretty strong. These things have a pretty good bite to them. So we got those on there. Now, for the reveal of what it is. Hold on. I need some coffee because, you know, I drink a lot of coffee. So good. Without coffee, the world would burn. So for those that guessed the Venator class Star Destroyer, you guys are correct. This build is the Venator class Star Destroyer or the Republic Attack Cruiser. So this is the next set that I'm building, although it's only one book this time, which is interesting because normally when I got this book, when I got the Executor, this is about the same. This has got, or the Executor has about 1,000 more pieces to it. But only one instruction booklet, so that's kind of nice. I really look forward to Mould King sets. Again, it's the MK Stars. And so, you know, this is the thing I love about the Mould King set. Now, this one is actually has yellow highlights, or it's just faded to all get up, whatever works. But you guys can see right here, when you're building Mould King, you can see how they highlight everything in yellow. Unlike Lego, you have to go through and like, okay, where does this piece go? That's the one thing I love about Mould King is you get the highlighted parts of what you're supposed to build. So, and I'm just now sitting down to realize that I don't have my sorting cups with me, which is a, you know, bonehead move on my part. You know, as a not professional but still reasonably decent YouTuber, I should know better than to have all my parts with me. So I'm gonna run to my room real quick. And I'm going to grab my cups. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to flip my phone here. You guys can watch whatever nonsense is going on with Lego Con. I'll be back in a second. All right, guys. Thanks for bearing with me on my bonehead move there. So I don't know what they're talking about at Lego Con. There's a tree house going on. I don't know. You know, that's the funny thing about Lego Con is, you know, everybody's tuned in for like Star Wars or Harry Potter or whatnot, but they got to go through all the other crazy stuff. You know, the castle, because this is the 90th year for Lego. They have to talk about minifigures. They're doing stuff for Avatar. All sorts of stuff. So, but Star Wars is always at the end. So, with that being said, we're going to go and get this started to sort down. I'm going to be with you guys for about 1 hour today. I was going to have about 3 hours blocked out, but unfortunately my daughter's ride from work backed out on her. So I have to be a good and responsible adult today. So I will have to go pick up my daughter from work. So like I said, it kind of cut short the time today, but we'll make best with what we can. And my super awesome one viewer who is watching right now, thanks to whoever that is. I appreciate it. Always feel free to comment. Give me something to talk about. Otherwise, you're just going to hear me run my mouth for about an hour. So which that person may like. I don't know. We will see. So, yeah. So this is one thing I do. So this is the accessories bag. It's got all the little like wedgelets in it. Fire hydrants. It's got, yep. Oh, there it is. The bag of death. So for those that you guys can see it right there, the pinchers. These things right here, it's straight out of Happy Gilmore. My fingers hurt, you know. Those things are my nightmare. They're in every set. They're unavoidable. So far, the Executor was by far and away the biggest abuser of my fingers with those little pinchers. They were just murderous. So we will see here. Yep. There, I opened up the bag and I could already hear it hissing at me. So, you know, very exciting times. So here we go. And if people, you know, we can talk about Kenobi if we get enough people on that want to talk about Kenobi. So it's this last episode was pretty darn sweet. You know, I'm really hoping they do two things to make the remainder of the show amazing. There's two things that I personally think would make would take the show from like an epic show to like biblical level. And so if we get enough people talking about it, we'll see what they want to say. And if not, we'll just go from there. I wanted to talk about Kenobi, but you know, got to have people. And, you know, yeah, I was gone during the middle of it, but unfortunately life intercedes. It's funny how life happens that way. Guys, you're not missing anything. I am legitimately pouring bags of bricks into cups. All those years I bartended are finally paying off. I'm going to try to move my big old melon in the way over here, so that way it blocks the light and it gives me a good camera view. Normally you guys are used to seeing this view, but we're going to focus more on this view today just because, who knows, maybe people like my face. I don't know. We shall see. So, let's see here. And I mentioned it earlier, guys. I'm 303 subscribers. It's just incredible. I never thought in my life that I would have that many subscribers. I'm almost at 70,000 views. I think the last time I looked it was like 68 and some change. That just blows me away, guys. Like, I have been in 70,000 devices. Maybe 50,000 homes, you know. Maybe families are watching it. That kind of stuff just blows me away because the fact that people are allowing me into their homes and their personal lives is just incredible. All right, so because the light keeps fading out, I got to turn on my kitchen light. Sorry, I know, bad YouTuber alert. You know, but I got to equalize my light in my house. There we go. So that way you guys get a good see. We're not missing anything on Lego Con. It's the usual stuff. All right. So this is my last accessories bag right here, guys. So I'm going to crack this bad boy open. So I'm weird. I like to save my big bags. I don't know why. I throw away all these little ones, but something in my head just tells me to save these in case I ever have to disassemble these things. I can, I can work backwards, disassemble, and get them into their right bags. Oh my gosh, I'm over here like trying to hiccup and not talk, and I probably sound like a buffoon, you know. So not my finer day, but it is what it is. So we're just going to drink more coffee. All right, let's see what we got here. Now, I have never seen, I'm going to get my stuff out of the way here so you guys can see it. I have never seen a bag like this for a Mould King set. This is one of the few times I'm going to flip my camera down. Is this one right here. So I've gotten my fair share of Mould King bags, but I've never had a bag that came like this. I don't know what this is all about, but I'm going to keep it separate. I'm sure it's got a point somewhere in it, but this is a very, very odd little mini bag this size to carry parts in. You know, there's only one of these covers. Normally with most Lego sets, most Mould King sets, there's going to be at least two of everything. I've never seen a set where it just has one before. So that makes me a little bit nervous, but as I look around, I've got 4, I've got 2, 8. So it may work out, but that's just a really, really odd bag to have. So we got all that in there. So all of my sorting cups, as you guys can see. For those that have never done a Mould King set before, you guys, sorting cups are a necessity. You must have them because without them, it would be chaos everywhere you go. I'm going to put my magnets here into another cup. So they're really heavy. Holy cow. I'm actually going to open this up and check it out real quick. So, but yeah, you got to have sorting cups, guys, because you know, Lego will break it down and make it a little bit easier for you to do the bags on. Holy jeez. Oh, sorry, dude. These magnets are super strong. That was a little bit feistier than I'm used to from a magnet. I don't even want to let them snap together. I'd lose a finger in there. I'd get like a bolt bite or something, like you're dealing with a weapon or something. Those things are strong. Here, let's do some fun with my camera because I like to keep moving cups around and do crazy things for my one viewer. Uno. You know, not just a game, but a way of life on this channel. One. We're going for one. All right. So, but yeah, you can see the how quickly these things come together. And that's pretty good. Yeah. May lose a finger in this. I don't know. Hopefully not. Let me get these broken down and into a cup. All right. So that is what we got going on right now. Oh, we're back to 2 likes. Thank you guys for liking the video. That means a lot. Remember, the more you interact with the videos, the better chance it has of getting pushed up on live streams. Now, granted, I'm sure that my live stream is at the very bottom of all those streams that are going on today because, again, there's a lot of stuff going on today. I know a lot of towns have Juneteenth celebrations going on. You've got a big Lego convention going on, and then anybody else who's streaming. So I appreciate everybody who's dropped on and given me a like. I really, really appreciate it. So now with that being said, let me get my area cleared up here a little bit, and then we're going to get sorting down on bag 1. So, you know, what I like to do is I take my box and I just kind of, I put all my bags in, like the numbers down. So I start with like bag 12 and put it in here because that way it'll help me keep it organized when I'm trying to build it later on. Jeez, this is crazy. Bag 10 is blowing my mind. I mean, it takes up half the box. You should see the size of this bag in this box. I mean, sorry, it's just incredible. I've never seen a bag this big before. That's almost halfway up the box. Incredible. So I've gotten some big Mould King bags before, but never one of this size. That's just wild. All right, let me get this all packed up. Oh, sorry. Not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to pack the, you know, being a retired Marine, counting is tough. You know, even though it's counting backwards from 12, I still have to like say it in my head, you know, like I'm 7, you know, and count myself backwards. There we go. 12 bags. They all fit. Bag 1. And for the second person that just came on, this is what my mystery box was, the Venator. So that's what we're building now. That's what we're doing. We're gonna get this sorted down here real quick, and I'm gonna see if I can get some building done on it. Just because I wish I had more time, but as I mentioned already before, I got to get my kids from work. You know, got to be a dad, which is still the most important thing. I love my kids, even if they drive me insane and I want to crawl the wall sometimes. I love them. So, so good. God bless coffee. Without it, nobody would be safe for me. Let's see here. You know, this is always a pretty standard. Mould King has their own setup. You can scan it if you want to get their instructions, but their booklets are actually better than Lego's because, again, Lego's gotten really cheap with their booklets as of late. I like how Mould King does their binding like this. They don't do spiral binding. They don't do anything cheap. It's actually a well-designed book. And so, but this is very common. They tell you how many bags to go. So this one up here, it says it has 13 bags, but I think it's the 12 bags plus my extra bag. So I think that's what we're at. Otherwise, I'm missing an entire bag, and I got to contact them, which wouldn't surprise me. So let me get this open. We're actually going to leave that like this is. Let me get bag 1 open here. Pretty decent sized bag for bag 1. I'm sure that this is going to lay down the keel of the warship. And so let's see, we got 1. This is all 1 pieces right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 6 bags in here. 6 bags. But again, look at all these wonderful colors. You notice how everything is gray, dark gray, or black? Thank you, Mould King, for making the inside look as good as the outside, and not Lego, where they have their fruit salad of Skittles, you know, on their interior colors. I still thoroughly enjoy opening up my Devastator and seeing the Happy Meal color scheme on the inside of it. So, all right, let's get this bad boy sorted down. This is what I do pretty much every morning, is get my stuff sorted down. I take out all my bags, I organize it, and I get it ready to rock and roll. Yep, this entire bag is these are probably the 16. Yeah, this entire bag, I don't know how many it is, but there's a lot, are the 1x16 Technic studs. So there's one whole bag of these, probably 30, maybe 40. So I try to get them into as best organization as possible using my hands. And then these, I have some tall cups that come in super handy in managing these longer ones. I'm the type of person that anytime I try to organize something like this in my hands, normally it just explodes out of my hands, you know, because it's just how lucky I am. Again, I am born on St. Patrick's Day, but I'm super unlucky, which is amazingly awesome, I guess you could say. Not really. All right. Let's take a look here. So I got a whole bag that's full of these 2x plates. Looks like I got 16s and 10s in here just by rough guessing using my eyeballs. That sometimes work. Most of the time they don't. All right, let's see here. Let's make sure that there's no ones hiding in here. So again, cups are worth their weight in gold. So these are 12s. Nothing exciting happening with Lego Con. Although I don't think there will be too much exciting happen until the end here. Oh no, they're actually showing a Star Wars thing. That's pretty cool. So I don't know if they're talking about more Lego Star Wars game. That's what it looks like to me. I may turn the volume up on it so you guys can hear it. Let's see.
The Lego model. I mean, look at the side.
So I turned on, you know.
Now, brawling with baguettes and bunny costumes, what could possibly be the meaning of all this? Now, the answer to all this oddness is Lego Brawls.
Okay, no. Oh, okay, so we didn't miss anything. They're talking about the Venator being included in Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, so we didn't miss anything there. So, which is iconic. This is what they're putting in the game. So, all right, let me get this sorted out real quick. See, this is when I know the bag's going to be okay, is when there's like 4 of something. That's usually how that's how Mould King and most builders have. It's usually pretty equitable across the board. I get super nervous when I have an odd number of something. I just always have been that way, because I'm like, great, here we go. More parts requests, more missing items. Yay, me. So let me get my building area a little bit better organized over here. So. All right, get those cups out of the way. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm just organizing everything. Again, thank you to the one person that's tuned in and making me feel important. I truly appreciate that. Don't forget to comment if you want. Helps. Let's take a look here. You've been doing, after I do this for a while, I can basically eyeball sort the piece sizes together. You know, if there's only a few pieces, sometimes I'll just set them down. Like there's only one of that, there's 2 of these. I'll set those down. But if there's enough, I always put them into a cup, because it just helps making the organizational skills and the building that much easier when you can look for what you're trying to sort out. It's not too common with these Mould King sets that you get the thick bricks. The original system bricks, as they're Lego officially called. Normally, you get a lot of skinny bricks with Mould King sets, or you get the big Technic pieces. So it's kind of nice when you just see good old-fashioned original system bricks. Now, I will say that when the Star Wars part comes on for Lego Con, I'm going to turn on the volume and listen to it because I want to see what they're revealing for us. So, this is always fun. So, it'll be interesting to see how these all work together. Mould King is notorious for these. They put these together, obviously, with other ones, and then they pivot. But I only have one half of the bricks here, so I'm hoping that in another bag is the other half so I can put them together and have them staged and ready to go, so to speak. Yeah, there's the other half in this bag. Figured what I figured would be there. Yeah, they're talking about Lego Friends now. Yay, Lego Friends. A little something for everybody. For those that don't know, Lego Friends is geared towards the female builders. It's, you know, pretty cool that they have those kind of little things so that way everybody's included. So, although I know plenty of girls who like to build the regular stuff, but it's nice that, well, Lego Friends is mainly for younger girls, and so it's still cool. I like the fact that they have all that stuff. I think it's good to have that kind of representation to make sure that, especially a company that's founded on play, make sure that everybody has something to play with, which is a big deal if you ask me. So, all right. Let me fish out all these pivot points here so they can go sit over here with their friends. Oh boy, and I even have the smaller pivot one, so they're even doing this too. These guys right here. 2 different sets of pivots. Boy, I'm telling you, that's exciting. So the drawback to building with these is that sometimes it's not always precise in how you get everything snapped together and pivoted properly. So it can create a challenge, like when you're trying to snap things together, and it potentially brings out the craggle. So, that's when I'm done asking permission and I get out the craggle and I'm like, you're going to do what I want you to do, whether you like it or not. And we're going to be done with it. As I like to say, it's my will against theirs, and it will lose. So that's an awful lot of pivot pieces. So exciting. That's right up there with the little pinchers with these little guys. Man, I just grabbed these out of the cup, and it's like my fingers hurt already. This guy's right here. I can suck it. Hate them. But they're a necessary evil. All right. So I got some piles of some other stuff here. So sometimes when I get like a bag and I just got some small random stuff like this, I kind of just smush it all together into one area. So that way, if I'm looking for something, I know it'll come out of this bag, like right here. I got one more bag to go. This looks to be mainly some 1x pieces and some other plates. I am stoked. I had brought out just enough cups to hook it up. All right. So for those that have never seen it before, this is how I prepare and set up to build. I got extra bags, all my empty bags over there, my extra ones. I get everything nice and sorted out. These cups over here that have all the pieces that came in the, what I call the extras bag, they'll stay out. Everything else will get put away. And then I just get this out and start going. So I've only got one person on right now. Thanks for that one person again for being on here and either watching or at least leaving it on to hook me up with some viewership. Mucho apreciado. I don't know if that's real, but I just made it up. And so I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. And I'm going to get started on a little bit, but I'm going to stop right at 2 o'clock. So I got about 30 minutes of build time, and then I got to go be a good, responsible dad. And then I'll come back tomorrow to show you what I finished building today so you guys can kind of see where we're at with all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and tilt this down. I got to take my hair off because it is getting hot in here. All right, let's see what we got. So the first bag here is going to be building the keel, which is pretty standard for these type of warships, is to get that built and done like that. I need a whole, it's funny. The first 2 instructions, there's 10 of these, and then there's 8 of these. So I just grab a handful, and we're going to take the handful and see where it leads us. I have to count the dots almost every single time. Sometimes I have to recount it because my brain doesn't want to work. So, it's not my finest hour, but, it's how us military folk work. 1. Traditionally, most of these builds start out this way. It's very, very Technic heavy. So. Not ignoring you guys. I just got to be focused on this. So that way I make sure that it works when I snap these all together. All right. So there we go. The first 2 parts right here, just a couple Technic pieces that you snap together. And that's right there is how we start the Venator Star Destroyer. Eventually, it's going to be about 3 feet long. It's going to weigh 10 plus pounds, but it all starts right here with a couple system bricks and some black connectors. Or no, I'm sorry, Technic bricks and Technic connectors. System bricks, Matt. Technic bricks, Matt. Even sometimes my brain just don't want to work like that. All right. Well, there you go. Pretty self-explanatory here what we're doing right now. I'm just going to snap these in. All right. Just crank on here. Yep, still 1. Thanks for that one person again. You're going strong. Number 1 viewer, you are number 1. All right. So it's going to be an awful lot of these. All right. Sorry, I got to pay attention to this, guys. I also have to count the holes, like to space these properly. I'm like, okay, I got a thing here, and then I got to count the holes and then put it in and then double check it because sometimes my eyes like to play tricks on me whether or not I got the numbers right or not. So luckily the counting's not too high. Again, retired Marine. So, if I run out of fingers and toes, I get in trouble with my counting. Oh, boy. Thank you, Avast, for doing a pop-up right in the middle of my screen. Sorry, I had to clear that off. You guys didn't see it, but it was all over my screen. My very first live stream was amazing. I started it, and then my computer decided to download updates. And, yeah, that was really, really exciting to lose my first ever live stream to a computer update. Thanks, Dell. Almost got this done. So I've actually never done this before. So, normally when you build like these Technic connectors together, they start snapping together like this or like this. This one actually wants me to leave them just like this. So that's pretty new. I've never done that before. And although I'm about to use these two to snap it together, I've never seen this technique where you just say, "Oh, just set it there and just let it chill while you do other stuff." I'm like, okay. Let's see. Lego Con's talking about Harry Pothead. See what else is going on. What kind of level of dope are we smoking today in the Harry Potter world? You never know. Dumbledore likes to get pretty wild when he's doing stuff. All right. So these ones actually just snap together on here. So now it's bridged it together like this. All right. And then I need to put these together here. Let's see. Skip one. Put it in here. Should be to the next one. Yep. And do the exact same on the other side. Yep. So that's what we're doing right here. Pretty cool. It's my imaginary spaceship, like Spaceballs. We break for nothing. Yep. Love that movie. All right. See, already, these are those bending pieces that I tell you about so they can make the pieces curved to fit properly. They give me fit. So already, I'm on the 3rd page, and they're already doing it to me. I love you, Mould King. I love you, Mould King. All right. 2 more. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm paying attention to all this stuff. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I basically repeated the same pattern about 7 times. Here is what I'm doing. So lots of fun. So let's see. Yeah, they're still talking about Harry Potter on Lego Con. Not worried about it right now. So, yep, same pattern that I'm doing here. So exciting. Check it out. All right. And again, we're going to lay it in front of here like this. Kaboom. All right. And we're going to do it again. I'm doing a lot, It's one thing you can count on is a lot of pattern repetition. Repetition. What kind of word was that? I don't know. I can't remember which English teacher in 7th grade. I think it was Mrs. Baker. She'd be very upset with me making up a word like that. She used to tell me only presidents can make up words. I was like, yeah, it's probably true. All right. So there we go. We've done that. Let's see. It wants me to get 2 of these and snap them on. Oh, I need to do it 4 times. Oh, yeah, no. Ooh, up to 3 likes. Yay. Thank you for the 3 likes. I appreciate it. Going strong here. All right. I got to get these on here. Hold on a second. Okay. So this happens a lot when you do these type of builds. You snap on a couple of skinny up here, top and bottom, because this is just the keel, one flat part. But as soon as you start to build it out and give it dimension, these become vital for stacking everything together and making it look a lot better. So very key. You're going to see a lot of this in these builds as I keep going along. So, all right. Okay, so I need 16. I can count. I can math. So I need 2 of those. 2 10s. I need 4 8s. 4 thick ones. 2 6s. Let's see. 4 5 6 7. I need 8 of these guys. Sorry, I like to count to myself. So much fun. And then I need 2 of each. 1 2 1 2. And 2 of these. Whew, it's an awful lot here. All right, let's get jamming here. I do a lot of counting to make sure that I'm putting the pieces on properly when I'm doing this stuff. So, yeah. Okay. So I put my 8s on. 2 8s. Okay. So these guys, again, they're so much fun. Just snap them together. And there you go, pivot bricks. Man, the wind is nice. I love this wind today because my air conditioner is not on. I like saving money. All right. Let's see here. These need to be on here like this. So you'll see this. So I'll have these bendable parts here, and then I'll probably stack a thick brick on it, and then these again, and it really reinforces the joints, so to speak, so they all hold together and work nicely. So let's see here. Okay. And staying focused on this real quick. So just like I told you guys before, what they like to do, you got this one here, you're going to have the big one here. They're going to put another one on top of here to reinforce the joint, so that way it's a lot sturdier. That is, I don't know, there's something weird they're showing on Lego Con. I don't know what it is, but it is this weird black looking like pirate ship thing. I don't know. It looks like it's an alien possibly. I don't know, from the movie or something. That thing was huge. Anyway, all right, sorry, weird thing over with. Get back to work, slacker. Okay. Let's see. But I do have to say that I like how Mould King does this. Even though sometimes these pieces can be really tough to finagle into place, Mould King at least does a really good job of reinforcing the joint. Lego does not like to do the joint reinforcement as much. They'll do maybe one of these and then that's it. They won't have them on top and bottom to create a really good joint, so to speak. So... making sure I didn't miss anything here. That's what I check. I almost missed these two here. Sorry, guys. I'm paying attention to this. Hey, Levi, what you got? Yep, buddy. You're a little late to the party. The Venator. It threw everybody for a loop because even my kids, because they're like, Dad, there's no way the Venator is going to be in a box that size. And yes, it was the Venator. So, yeah, Levi, it got stuck in California for 2 weeks. So I sat there and looked at my phone every morning and be like, oh, well, this is stuck in California still. So that was really cool of them. But eventually I got my set and, all's well that ends well. So it's just, you know how it is, man. It's frustrating, but such is life of a builder. You know what I mean? So, okay, I got to figure out how this goes in here. Okay, so this piece here, center part, so it should go right here, I think. Yeah. So actually, Levi, I was going to get the TIE Bomber, but the regular store I buy from on Alibaba was sold out of the TIE Bomber at the time. So I decided to go with the Venator just because it was in stock and I really needed something to build. And I'd already been waiting, it felt like forever to get it. So let's see here. Oh, I didn't need that piece. Okay, I see what we're doing now. Yep, and just so you know, Levi, I'll be on till about 2 o'clock Eastern time. So, guys, I only got about 10 more minutes, unfortunately, because I go pick up my kid from work. So I'm up to 3 now. 3, sweet. I'm actually pretty excited. For those that just jumped on, Lego Con is going on, and it's about to finish up, and they're getting ready to do a lot of the Star Wars stuff. So I'm going to turn my phone volume on so we can all hear what's going on with Star Wars. So, and I'll actually put my phone in front of the screen so you guys can see it. So, we should get the Master Builder set, which is probably going to be the Razor Crest. And then we should get the official reveal of the 8TTE, which will have, Phase 2 Cody and the 212th Attack Battalion for all the clone builders. So, I'm kind of watching, it's funny. They dug Joel McHale out of the internet, and he's actually one of the hosts for it right now, which I think is pretty funny. So, he's out there talking up about some stuff. I don't know. Oh, they're doing Super Mario right now. So hold on a sec. I gotta plug in my phone, get some juice. So, okay, well, cool, man. That's at least the kit is the exact same as yours. Mine came in this big old black box over here. You can rewind the video, Levi, and see it. And I got 12 bags plus my accessories bag. So it's odd though. I don't know about your book, but my book has yellow highlights for it. Instead of the traditional red. So I thought that was weird or whatnot. So that's with my book. I don't know if yours is the same way, Levi, or not. So let's see. Man, we already need, okay. All right. Oh, man. Whew. I almost had to throw it all away. I couldn't find my hammer. So I don't know about you, Levi, but I'm up to 2 blue hammers and 1 red one. But again, the MVP of the build is always strong. So for those who have never seen it before, when you have Mould King sets, these things are money. Because sometimes these pieces just don't want to set. And so these hammers become lifesavers for getting the pieces to flush up and set properly. So MVP of the build, all present and accounted for. Yay, now we have sort of a warship. Woo. So, all right. Sorry, no more weird sound effects. All right. I'm getting cranking on this here. Let's see. I need a whole bunch more of these things. No, we're just going to go with it. And it's the same pattern as before. All right, guys. Sorry, I got to pay attention to this. Because if I don't, it'll happen to me what normally happens to me where I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing, and then I screw it all up. And then I have to go over there and do it again. Okay. That there. We'll put that in a second. Okay, so there should be 4 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over to this one. And this one. And then this one. All right. It's about that time, guys, so I'm going to turn up my phone volume.
All right, Lego Party people, it's time for one last breaking news. And of course, we saved the best for last. In fact, any friends, family members, or pets, and gather around the laptop because it's going to be a good one. The headlines: Lego bricks just got even sweeter.
Let's see.
Lego art puts the pedal to the metal. News. And there's a new way to perk up uninteresting sleeves. News. Also,
I don't know. Come on, get to Star Wars. Would you already? I'll put my camera in front so everybody can see this.
So there's no need to sugarcoat this next story. Did you know the Lego Group now uses sugarcane to make 150 of its elements in a bid to use more renewable resources? Plant-based materials used to create Lego botanical pieces such as bushes, leaves, and
there you
many
guys go.
minifigure.
Get to the Star Wars, would you?
Lego sets are now designed.
Yeah, you're watching it too, Levi. Cool, man.
Derived from plants. Now this truly is.
So far, Levi, I'm only on bag one. Mine are hooking together pretty well. So, but mine actually says Yeshin on the back of the box. So I don't know if yours said Yeshin too, but mine did too.
The team have gone decidedly botanical, and they've made some floral-themed art kits. Now these brand new bodacious balloons are aimed at those who love.
Okay, we're gonna get rid of the blooms here.
And for those who might be even allergic to real flowers, they can build.
I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. So, okay, cool. Yeah, mine's yellow, so that's really weird. But at least you have Lepin too. Mine's Lepin too. So, I don't know. Maybe we just got lucky that way, man. Who knows? All right, so let's see here. All right. Let's see. Sorry, I'm paying attention to this, guys. Yeah, Levi, send me a picture of what you got, man. I think we're the same. I only got one instruction booklet. So did you have I got 12 bags and then the accessory bag. Is that what you had? So I got one of my kids talking to me right now. So you will have a snack shortly, Micah. Okay, it's not snack time yet. There's Micah.
Hello.
Yeah. So.
And now,
What, buddy?
what type of Lego set do you use?
I got the Venator. Okay, the big Star Destroyer. No crazy voices. He's gonna go scream to the entire neighborhood that I have the Venator. So. Yeah, had to sort them all out. Okay, we'll see what happens with mine. So far, so good with mine. So, small miracles, I guess. So, all right. So I'm going to pause now, guys, because I got to do a lot more stuff. I want to see the Star Wars reveal of this at Lego Con. I'm going to flip the camera around so we can all kind of watch it for those who aren't streaming it. And that way we can all kind of check out the Star Wars stuff together. I don't know how to do multiple streams at the same time. I'm not that savvy, but I will learn. So later on, we can figure it all out. So.
He's one of the 5 amazing robots developed by the Lego Mindstorm team. Now, like Charlie, all of these robots can be programmed and coded to do a whole host.
So let's see what we got going on here. I'm finish up my coffee, then I got to go be a dad.
Functions, news, like that. See, it's all very exciting, and this development that Charlie has and all his robotic Lego Mindstorm pounds can now be checked online with machine learning in the Lego Mindstorms app.
Go to Star Wars. Go to Star Wars.
Too, which are trained to, recognize different words and things and certain things like this. Robot.
Also, Levi, those magnets are super strong, man. Holy cow. I thought one was going to pinch my finger off.
And try out all the robotic features by searching Mindstorms at lego.com. And that is it from Breaking News today.
All right. Should be Star Wars.
What's that, Charlie? You're sensing something. Something exciting. Really.
That's right, Melvin. You are correct. Now comes the thrilling part of the show. We throw health and safety precautions to the wind as we try to pull off a Lego City stunts stunt.
Yes. Mel, do you want in on this as well? Do you want to join in?
I don't think I can because of, journalism and stuff.
Well, perhaps this will change your mind. Melvin's going to get here in a second,
Oh,
right,
is he
Melvin?
running over? You said he didn't want to play. You said he's
Here he
into
is.
it.
I just realised I'm not really a newsreader and I want to play with these tiny little motorcycles.
Understandable, yeah.
Well, they were supposed to be 2 hours long, and they were supposed to show Star Wars at the end, but I don't know what's going on now with Lego. So now they're talking about stunts.
See that? It is festooned with precariously balanced
All right.
legs over the ramp and towards these innocent ducks.
All right, so I'm going to turn that down. Got to fly on my screen. All right, guys, I got to end it here. Unfortunately, I can only do an hour today because I had to go get my daughter. Levi, I'm sorry you jumped on late, man, but unfortunately, I got to split and do the responsible adult thing. So I'm going to finish building this, and then I'll have the review tomorrow of bag 1 of the Mould King Venator. Thanks for everybody that tuned in again. Thanks for helping me get to 300 subscribers, and I will see you guys all tomorrow with the reveal video. Have a good one, guys. Be safe. Have a good weekend. Talk to you tomorrow.